100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 76, New York pizza. It's hard to find a really bad slice of pizza in New York City, unless you're going to Little Caesars or something. I don't know if it's the water or that pizza sauce just courses through New Yorkers' veins. Even dollar slices here are much better than most pizzas you'll find outside of New York. So in this video, I'm going to take you to some of my favorite pizza places in this city. This time, we're only going to cover Manhattan. Then we're going to move on to Brooklyn, where many New Yorkers consider the real pizza heaven to be. All right, guys, let's go on a pizza tour.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart.
Location number 1, I can't even talk right now. I am at Rubirosa. This place in Nolita, it's not really known as a slice place. It's more you sit down and you get a whole pizza, because trust me, you don't want just a slice here. My favorite pizza here, you're looking at it. You're looking at it right now. The vodka pizza. If I come here for lunch, for dinner, or whatever, I'm getting the whole pie. First of all, let me show you why. It's not as intimidating as you think. It's large, yes, but look how thin it is. This thing looks like it's been on Weight Watchers. It's been Ginny Crigging itself. If you know anything about New York pizza, it's thin crust. New Yorkers, we love thin crust pizza. And just look at how beautiful this is. Nice and crunchy. And when it gets right to your table, the sauce is nice and bubbly. You know what, I'm gonna shut up and take a bite first. The classic New York way, fold it up, take a bite. You guys need to come here and eat this. You really do. Look how amazingly thin this is. I mean, this is like eating a pizza cracker, and I mean that in the most delicious way possible. Sauce is sweet and vodka-y. Cheese is beautifully light. I came here last week, asked for this pizza, took one bite. You guys know those love at first bite moments? Yeah, that was definitely one of them. What really sets this pizza apart from all the other pizzas I've had, it's really the crust. Can't get over how amazingly thin this was. And I feel like of all the places I'm going to today, this is one of the top slices. Even though it's only been a week, I really missed you. The only bad thing is, I mean, it's a good thing for this restaurant, but only bad thing is there's always a line at the door. But if you are in New York and you want one of the best pizzas this city has to offer, in my own personal opinion, this is it. And again, don't just get a slice. Come on, order a whole pizza, eat one, freeze it, take it home. You get that nice crunch of the dough, then your mouth just fills with that delicious, tangy, sweet sauce, and then the melty cheese. I would eat this in a dark alley next to a dumpster, but that probably means like Batman might come and steal my pizza. I gotta go for a slice of Supreme because pepperoni. This is how you can tell this is a good slice. I feel like the pepperoni has to be curved with that little, see that little puddle of oil inside? That's called a delicious pepperoni cup. Yeah, those things exist. You got sausage, of course, pepperoni, fresh garlic. Ooh, fresh garlic. Look at those, just sliced up garlic in your face. Hello, beautiful. Nice crunch of the pizza. Beautiful basil flavor. You got that taste of garlic. The sauce is a little more tangy than the vodka sauce. This place, they really got their dough right. If you do a New York pizza blind taste test, you know which one's Rubirosa is just from the dough. It's just spectacular. That's just a beautiful sound. I really don't want to be eating a whole pizza before I head out to 5 more places, but yeah, this is gonna be gone, and although I'm gonna feel full, it's gonna be a great start to this pizza day. Yeah, told you guys I was gonna finish this. And lastly, I just wanna say, this pizza is so simple, yet so refined, which makes it absolutely delicious. I'm gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna go to location number 2. 3 slices, square pepperoni, extra crispy. This, I gladly wait in line for this. Check it out. Oh, see how beautiful that is? I just had a whole pizza. I'm still salivating. This is from our location number 2, Prince Street Pizza, which makes the absolute best square pizzas in New York City. No one else can compare. Just look at it. You guys see the little pool of sauce in here? You see how crispy this pepperoni is? This is called a spicy spring, covered in pepperoni, beautiful melty cheese. And this thing, it is thick. I feel like really the weight of this pizza is all coming from the pepperoni itself. Look how much pepperoni is on this slice. I mean, I wish it was this much on every slice. And make sure when you go there, ask for extra crispy. This is where you're gonna get. See how crisp this piece is? That's awesome. Spicy pepperoni. That's like the best kind of pepperoni. Finally, let's take a bite. Oh. The dough. The dough is a little char on the bottom, so with a slight crisp in the chewy center, it's just a perfect balance of texture. And the flavor, guys. This pizza has a smack you in the face kind of flavor. It is not subtle. This is not a shy, have a crush on you for a year, then awkwardly ask you out for a cup of coffee kind of pizza. This slice of pizza will see you walk down the street, walk right up to you, tell you you're beautiful, ask for your Facebook, Instagram, phone number, and email. Yeah, that's how bold this pizza is. You guys don't love crispy, slightly charred pepperoni sitting on fresh cheese and just the airiest of pizza dough. So different than the Rubirosa pizza, which I feel like is really refined, is kind of pretty. If that was a sports car, this would be a monster truck. So if you're really into strong, bold, spicy flavors and no messing around slice of pizza, Prince Street is where you go. I'm gonna finish up, then we're gonna head to location number 3. Location number 3, I am at Kesté, and if you notice that this pizza isn't really like the pizzas I've had today. And that's because this is what is known as a Neapolitan pizza. And yes, there is a huge difference. Notice that you don't see a lot of stringy cheese, and that's a characteristic about this pizza. It's not supposed to have that much cheese. And you notice the middle is kind of almost what you might say soggy, and the dough is really soft, unlike the last couple of places we went to. But the taste, it doesn't get any fresher than that. The sauce is light, it's sweet, it's just a comfortable sauce. And this is a really nice break for me because this pizza is not oily, it's mostly just about the natural ingredients. The dough. I love this dough. The char part is just slightly bitter, which works marvelously with the slightly sweet sauce. And even the end of the dough, not crispy at all, just soft and chewy. This whole pizza was cooked in under 2 minutes. No joke. 1 minute and 30 seconds to be exact. It's cooked in a wood fire oven made from parts imported from Italy, built by an Italian pizza oven maker. And that thing can get up to 1,000 degrees in there. Oh, another thing about that oven, the floor of the oven is made with volcanic stone. So yeah, you're basically eating pizza cooked on a volcano. It's not just about the characteristics that make up a Neapolitan pizza, it's also about the rules. Here's how you can qualify.
The pizza sauce has to be made from San Marzano tomatoes. The olive oil used must be extra virgin. The cheese has to be buffalo mozzarella. All the ingredients must be imported from Champagne, Italy. The size must be no more than 14 inches in diameter.
And the pizza must cook under 2 minutes. Because they're using just crushed tomatoes here, if the pizza is cooked a little less, the sauce is a bit more tangy and less sweet. When it's cooked more, it's a little more sweet. And at 1 minute and 30 seconds, that sauce is perfect. With all these rules, you get this. A charred, chewy pizza, fresh tomato sauce, beautiful cheese. Like I said, I love this pizza because of its pure simplicity. When you come to a place like this, you want a Neapolitan pizza, you gotta get a whole pizza. They don't sell this by slices. They just bring you the whole pizza, and trust me, yes, you can finish a whole pizza. And I swear when I eat a slice of this, I feel like I didn't eat pizza at all. It's like a pizza cancelizer. One more tip, always eat pizza like this inside the restaurant. When you trap it in a cardboard box, when you get home, it's just gonna be soggy ear and chewy ear. You don't want that. You know why else I love this place? Hot olive oil. Dip that in there. Pizza in a hot oil. Can't beat that. It's like they took that 1,000-degree oven heat and they stuffed it into this hot oil. This is not ordinary spicy. This is really spicy. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this up and we're on to location number 4. For me to do a video about the best New York City pizza, I gotta go to Joe's. It's like paying a tribute to the godfather of pizza. This is a typical quintessential New York slice. Melty cheese on top, sweet sauce, crispy crust. Yeah, you gotta hold it like a baby. That's what you gotta do with it. Notice how thin this pizza is. It's not gonna be as crispy as Rubirosa's. The cheese is not gonna be as refined as Kesté's, but this is it. You want New York pizza? This is what you got. This place, they're one of the places that does it the best. Like I said, crispy crust. Look at all the cheese, a little bit charred. It's thin, it's unapologetically loaded with flavor. This is New York. For me, you gotta make it ring chili. Crispy, sweet, cheesy, spicy bites. Just like every New Yorker, this pizza's got a lot of personality. I don't know about you guys, but when I eat pizza, I love some root beer. Also, when it comes to Joe's, I feel like there is a difference in location. Today, I went to two Joe's locations. The original one on Karma and this one on 14th Street. In my honest opinion, I feel like this place is much better. Crust is crispier, cheese is cheesier, just overall better pizza. Roberta's Pizza. I just found out about this place. I don't know why I just found out about this place. Just a couple of weeks ago when I was mentioning I was doing a pizza tour of Brooklyn and someone said, oh, then you gotta go to Roberta's. I'm like, what's Roberta's? How dumb am I for not knowing about this place? I feel ashamed. Long story short, pizza here, amazing. We're gonna start from their famous original. Now, this pizza is a combination of 3 cheese, mozzarella, parmesan, and caciocavallo. I love the beautiful char of this pizza. This thing is like an artistic pizza canvas, and this is like the artist's signature that I always look for when I want a great pizza. And it's just a very simple slice, but look at the beautiful pattern and the bubbly crust. You can also tell from the bottom, you see, this is just my favorite pattern of all time. When I look on the bottom of a pizza, I want to see that. Also, another reason I connect with this place so well is they love their chili. So many of their pizzas have a spice element to it. If you look closely, this pizza has chili peppers on it as well. I love pizza for breakfast. The tomatoes on this pizza, deliciously sweet, juicy. You get a nice kick from the chili on this pizza. And the dough, that's really what I fell in love with last time I was here. When you have such sweet tomatoes on the pizza, a slight bit of bitterness from the char, it's just what the pizza doctor ordered. It just highlights how sweet this pizza is. It really just keeps things interesting in your mouth. This is the pizza I ordered last time. This I feel like is the must-get pizza when you come here. This is a bee sting. It has tomatoes, mozzarella, fresh basil, of course chili again, honey, and these gorgeous bigger cousin of the pepperoni, the sopressata. I mean, if you're looking for a pizza work of art, get pizza. This is it right here. Every time I bite into this pizza, granted it's only been twice, it takes me back to the first time. Because the flavor profile of this pizza just kind of shocks you. Because first thing you taste is just the sweet honey on this pizza, which is not a really traditional ingredient on pizza. And then you get something else that's sweet, and that's the tomatoes. Then as you keep chewing, the smoky flavor of the sopressata hits you, and then the chili flakes. I think that's where the sting is coming from this bee sting pizza. And that's all wrapped up in just the most, again, chewy, nice, melt in your mouth pizza dough. Oh, one more thing. Another reason I love this place. They got hot oil. All right, come on. How would I not love this place if they got hot oil? This is actually legit, really good, really spicy, fragrant hot oil. I mean, I know my hot oil, and that's a good one right there. And this thing is already spicy. Again, like, I love this place because it's not a traditional, you would think a traditional pizza joint, you know? It's not just about its mozzarella and its tomato sauce and the fine ingredients, which this place has all that. But it's really innovative and creative. I love how daring they are with their flavors. And this pizza, I really fell in love with when I just added a hot oil. Perfect, so perfect. Last one they recommended this to me. This is called the Beastmaster. And this is a serious looking pie. It's got tomato, mozzarella, gorgonzola cheese, onions, capers, jalapeno, pork sausage. I think this pizza is gonna have a slightly different spice flavor because the spice is mainly coming from the jalapenos now. And I think it's gonna be meatier because, good Lord, look at the size of these pork sausages, right? This piece I'm gonna love because, oh, yeah. That's a nice pizza bubble. The flavor profile is really different, mainly because, hang on a second. The pork, onions, and jalapenos makes a huge difference because those ingredients just gave this pizza a huge crunch factor. The onions, when you bite into it, is still a little juicy and crunchy. I mean, that's pretty amazing because this thing is like cooked in the pizza oven. And the jalapenos, again, still retain the crunch. Well, that thing burns. Wow. Yeah, that Beastmaster just stabbed my throat or something. Whew. And what that does when combined with the pork is create perfect harmony. I think this pizza, above all the other pizzas I've had here, this is more in-your-face flavor. It's aggressive, it's bold, but at the same time, it's just so harmonious. Only one thing I can make it even more amazing. Again, one of my favorite pizza places in Brooklyn. Can't believe I never ate here before, but you guys should not make the mistake I made. Come here, try these pizzas out. Definitely recommend the Beasting. 100% recommend the Beastmaster. And of course, whatever you're eating, you gotta pair it up with this baby. By the way, just wanna say, everybody here, so nice. All right, this is gonna be a pizza day, so we're not just stopping here. Let's keep going. Location number 2. Right now, I'm at a Brooklyn institution. Totonno's been operating since the 1920s and just got my pie. It's piping hot. Take a look at this. Large, regular, that's all you need. It looks like you could just be swimming in all that cheese and tomato sauce. This place, everything ridiculously fresh. Something else I love about it, look how thin the dough is. This reminds me of Rubirosa's thin crust pizza. A little less crispy, but just as thin. And for me, I don't mean to body shame a pizza, but when it comes to pizza, thinner the better for me. The tomato sauce, ridiculously sweet. It's not overly seasoned, it's just highlighted by all the ingredients they use. I mean, you can tell, this is old school pizza. There's nothing too fancy about it, but with every single bite, from the creaminess of the cheese, the sweet tomato sauce, the soft pillowy dough, which is just slightly crunchy on the outside. I mean, you wanna know what New York pizza is? This is New York pizza, and it's a must try. And before I came here, a lot of people told me about this place, saying the pizza is great, but the service is really not there. But I mean, for me, it's usually all about the food, so I tend to not care as much about the service. But Mike, the person who made this pizza, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. So if you are ever in Coney Island, maybe forget the hot dog, come get yourself a pizza. Pizza day in Brooklyn continues, and I just gotta say, I don't come to Brooklyn nearly enough. I have never been to an institution like Paulie G's before, and I'm kind of kicking myself all day because as soon as I came in here, I'm smelling the pizza cooking in the wood fire oven. It's got my heart pumping. Neapolitan style pizza is one of my favorites. I love everything about it. Fresh ingredients, how soft the dough is, how fast it's cooked. This is the classic. This is the Regina. It's just a bunch of fresh ingredients. Fresh basil, fresh tomato sauce, olive oil, mozzarella, cheese. And there's something so pretty about the char pattern on a Neapolitan pie. And this is really simple, simply delicious. The dough smells so incredibly fresh. And again, just the beautiful char marks all around this pizza. Everything about it just screams quality and authenticity. The first thing I taste is just the aroma of the olive oil and the fragrance of the basil. The dough is so soft and fluffy. Just a hint of crunch and slight bit of bitterness. You could never go wrong with ordering something like this. All right, next pie I get is something I don't typically get at pizza places or anywhere else. It's a pie called the Green Pointer. This is definitely the healthiest pizza I've ever ordered. This thing, fresh mozzarella, fresh arugula, olive oil, lemon juice, and shaved Parmigiana on top. I don't even know how to handle this right now. I've never seen so much greens on my pizza before. I'm seriously thinking, if I love pizza and I eat this, I think I can live longer. This is a cheesy pizza. Let's explore a little bit. Oh, there it is. So under the mountain of arugula, a ton of mozzarella cheese. It's great because the cheese is so creamy and the arugula brings just a slight bitterness to it, but a nice fresh crunch. I think the genius of this whole thing, that the element that kind of ties it together is the lemon juice. I love that citrusy element of this pizza. It's basically an arugula salad pizza. Two of those words make me a little afraid, and one of them makes me really happy. Three of them together, I can get on board with that. This next pie, I am so excited about. Oh my gosh, this is one of the most popular pies, the Hellboy. I don't even care. But when a pizza is called the Hellboy, I'm imagining things in my head. I'm imagining something that's spicy, something that's fiery, something that's pepperoni-y. Also, what's on this is something I absolutely adore on pizza now. Honey. I mean, just look at the curves on this baby. Something that would sound really creepy otherwise, but on pizza, this is like the sexiest thing on a pizza. Whether it's a curvy pepperoni or a curvy soppressata, just with that little bit of oil trapped inside. Oh my, just from that one bite of the soppressata, I know I got a good meal ahead of me. This thing calls to my soul. This thing just stole a piece of my heart. Get it? Pizza my heart. The soppressata is amazing. Incredibly smoky and spicy and charred on the edges. What I thought was trapped on there was maybe some oil. There's hot honey on it. So this spicy sausage becomes even spicier and it's a little sweeter. That's the star of this pizza. You know when you like meet somebody, you know you're gonna love them for the rest of your life, or you pass somebody on the street, you know they're your soulmate. If you never see them again, you're gonna keep looking. That's how I feel with this pizza. The only difference is I can come back and it's only gonna cost me $17 to refresh this feeling. And trust me, this feeling will be refreshed a lot. My last pizza is the Cherry Jones. Fresh mozzarella, gorgonzola, prosciutto, dried cherries, and orange blossom honey. This is a massive little prosciutto blanket. I wish I had a prosciutto blanket. Oh wow. I feel like I just bit into a cheesy fruit garden. It took a while for all the flavors to get to me. At first I tasted the cherries and the prosciutto, which sweet and salty, and then you got the cheesy element. I mean, it is very gorgonzola-y. I think my favorite is still the Hellboy, but this, if you want something extremely unique and delicious and creative, come here and get this. It's like Pizza Pac-Man. I got one more place to go, but seriously guys, if you've never been to Paulie, I can't believe I've lived in New York for about 15 years. I've never been here. That's food regret. That's 15 years worth of food regret. I could have spent, the last 15 years together with you and we just kind of missed out on time. But please don't make the same mistake I did. Come here and try out this pizza. Seriously, this is just, I mean, this whole place is, I feel like the perfect way to describe it is quality meeting creativity. All right, I gotta have my quality time and I'll see you guys in the next place. I'm at my next pizza location, Lucali's, and it's about 4 o'clock. This place doesn't open till 6. Why am I here? Well, here's how this place works. There's no reservations. You have to start lining up around 4 or 4:30, and they start taking names at 5 o'clock for to-go orders and seating. And typically, if you get here by, say, 5:30 or 6, you're not eating here tonight. So for some reason, after 2 pizza meals already, I'm still really hungry, so I want to be eating here when it opens. And that's why, 4 o'clock, here I am. Last pizza of the day. I've heard so much about this place, and that really lived up to the hype. That first bite. That pepperoni, that pepper owned me. The waitress suggested shallots on the pizza. What a great call. It's probably such a nice crunchy element. The crust is amazingly thin. Sweet tomato sauce, nothing overwhelming. Everything about the pizza, look at this. It's almost like eating a pita bread. Really crunchy on the outside, really crunchy and extremely chewy on the inside, perfectly charred. This crust is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not heavy at all. You really taste all the fresh ingredients on this pizza. The wonderfully smoky, spicy pepperoni, the fragrant basil, the creamy cheese. I might like this more than I like Rubirosa's vodka pie. No wonder Jay-Z and Beyonce comes here once a week. This is the biggest calzone I've ever seen in my life. When they say a large calzone, I didn't know they meant a calzone monster. And this is cheese and pepperoni. And to dip, look at this. It's just a lake of marinara with more cheese. This is amazing calzone. So crunchy on the outside and so tender on the inside. I mean, you need the marinara sauce because this thing is just so cheesy. This place definitely knows what to do with their dough. That was an amazing pizza day. Almost as good as it's been had. As much as I love Rubirosa's and I love Prince Street, I might have to give Brooklyn this slight edge. There's just so many fantastic pizza places. You got the traditional pie like over at Lucali's, or you got the really innovative ones over at Roberta's and Paulie G's. You know what? After today I realized Pizza Heaven does exist and it's here in Brooklyn. As always, all the places I went to is listed for you guys in my description box below. Thank you all so much for watching, and also if you like this t-shirt, definitely check out my merchandising store. It should be right down there. Thank you so much for watching. Until we eat again, I'll see you later.